have days 16 through 28 here of the challenge, and I kind of changed things up a little bit, partially because I wasn't feeling very well and partially because I was a little bit busy. So some of the regular things I did, I finally did some creatures. I pulled some of the cats out of my sketchbook and transferred them to fabric. So I've got the 3 cats here, actually 4 cats here. And what you're noticing is different is I'm not using a whole sheet of fabric. I began using just little pieces of scraps to see if I could use them. And I started making some smaller little items. I also started focusing on eyes for whatever I decided to move away from figures and do some eyes because I figured I would be using some of these collage style, and I have 1 flower. I may do some more. So I would cut a sheet of this thick felt and then just put a scrap on it and draw. I wouldn't even anchor it and just stitch. Some of the eyes are better than others. Like this one, I think is kind of a failed attempt at making some eyelashes. Some, like I said, are better than others. I should have probably done them in pairs, but I was doing individual eyes. And overall, I like how everything is turning out, and I like that I can use the little bits of scraps here to create these little figures. Partway through on the cats, I sort of changed directions. So you notice here I drew in the whiskers, but I did not stitch them because I think what will be easier is painting it in and then adding the stitching later. I will be stitching on them with embroidery floss. And I think that that will be easier than stitching on the whiskers, you know, painting and then trying to go around everything with the tiny stitching. I don't know. We'll see which one I like better. But I do have plans for how I'm going to use some of these. But now looking at it, I don't know if I named my challenge videos properly because they're not all figures. And I've moved to some other objects, but that's okay. I'm planning on doing a lot more flowers. I can see this is a great way to use up some scraps and have these little stitched flowers that I can collage. And these are small enough I can take them with me in my purse and my little travel kit. I'll show my travel kit in another video. And I can stitch these like in a doctor's office or something like that. So anyway, I think this is, I left off on 15 on the last video. So this would be 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Just a few more days left of January, and I'll do a few more. I think we called it a 30-day challenge because we were thinking of a 30-day challenge, but January has 31 days. And I'm doing this with a group of ladies who are each doing something separate in their own type of work. There's one lady who's doing collage with fabric and postcards. There's another lady who's doing a small embroidery each day representing an emotion. There's some ladies using fabric scraps to collage with, all kinds of different things going on. And my cat's knocking stuff over there. Anyway, this is where I'm at, and I am happy with my progress and how I'm doing. I'm getting better at the freehand motion embroidery with my machine. Some of the cats are not great, and I don't remember what order I did any of these in. Because again, I'm just taking little pieces of the fabric scraps that I've cut off and I'm attaching them and drawing and fitting in where I can on a bigger piece of felt. I'll have more scraps, but I can probably use that to stuff for like a doll or something like that. Anyway, I will share what I'm going to do with those in an upcoming video, probably the one with the last few days of January, and show you how I'm going to paint and stitch on these. I'll see you in that video. Thank you for watching.